So far in this course, we've focused on trading just one currency pair at a time. This is intentional, especially because you are still getting familiar with the strategy. My strong recommendation is to continue trading only one currency pair at a time until you're completely comfortable and confident with the system. Once you are experienced enough and decide to expand your trading activity, you might consider trading two currency pairs simultaneously. If you're very comfortable, you could even consider trading up to three currency pairs at the same time. However, I wouldn't go beyond that, otherwise you risk confusion by managing too many trades simultaneously. But should you just trade any currency pair? You can trade any currency pair you like, but here I have a strong recommendation for you. Never trade two correlated currency pairs at the same time. But what does correlation mean exactly? Currency pairs are said to be correlated when their price movements tend to follow each other closely. An example of correlation is the one between euro-dollar and pound-dollar. When one goes up, the other tends to go up as well. Just like when one goes down, the other tends to go down too. Now, I don't want you to spend your time studying correlations or opening an online correlation tracker and so on. I prefer to keep things simple. Usually, correlated pairs share one common currency. For example, euro-dollar and pound-dollar are strongly correlated because both pairs involve the US dollar. If the US dollar strengthens significantly, both euro-dollar and pound-dollar will likely drop simultaneously. So, how to avoid correlation? Avoid trading two currency pairs that share a common currency. If you have a position on US dollar Japanese yen, for example, avoid trading at the same time any other pair that involves the US dollar or the Japanese yen. So Euro Canadian dollar would be good, Pound New Zealand dollar would be good, while Euro US dollar wouldn't be good, as it contains the US dollar, which would be in common with the position on US dollar Japanese yen that you already have. In simple words, aim for diversification in your currency pairs so that you can spread your risk effectively. Another important aspect of currency pair selection is becoming familiar and comfortable with the behavior of each pair. Every currency pair has its own distinct personality, including volatility, liquidity, different ways to respond to economic events, and more. Understanding these traits deeply can significantly improve your performance. For example, when I started trading back in 2007, US dollar Japanese yen wasn't particularly volatile. It was considered a relatively stable pair, while euro against US dollar was the king of volatility, with large price movements during the day. Fast forward to 2025, the landscape has completely changed. The US dollar Japanese yen is now significantly more volatile, while euro dollar has become less exciting. The point is, currency pairs evolve over time and show different characteristics. Knowing the characteristics of each currency pair you trade gives you a significant advantage and further reduces your trading risk. So what should you do practically? My suggestion is to start by practicing on a demo account with a select few currency pairs. Get familiar with them, get comfortable with their typical volatility, average daily ranges, how they react to economic news, and anything relevant to your trading. Master two or three currency pairs at first before gradually expanding your portfolio to more pairs. When you are familiar and comfortable with a currency pair, you can graduate it to your real money account, while you can keep trading the ones you don't feel comfortable with yet on a demo account. So, to summarize currency pair selection, you can trade any currency pair, but my strong recommendations are to start with one currency pair at a time, As you gain more experience, you can expand to a maximum of 3 currency pairs at the same time, avoid the correlation between 2 currency pairs, and trade only currency pairs you are familiar with and feel comfortable with.